I made that documentary to kind of raise awareness for people that are disabled, because people just don't seem to care for them much anymore. They don't, well, some people do. It depends on if you spend time with them. Like, I live with them, so I know how they feel, and sometimes you can't. They can't verbalize how they feel. They can't tell you that they want something to eat, or that they're sick, or they don't feel good. So people thinking that, oh, well, they just deserve to be killed, or like, just people think that they shouldn't be around. Like, I've had people tell me that people that are disabled don't deserve to be in public and stuff like that, and I just think it's awful, so I hope that it kind of works. My film class has seen it many times. I showed it to a couple of the individuals' parents, and they loved it. They cried, so it must mean it was effective. It'll be shown at the Student Film Festival at the end of the year, so the whole school will get to see it. Kind of nervous on the outcome. The one that inspired this was, I don't remember what it was called, but it was about a home that cared for disabled people, but they were kind of abused, so I want to make sure that people know that they're not abused in every home they live in. Definitely. I've learned a lot from being in film class. I have 3 or 4 film classes here, so I've gotten a lot better since I started off, and I hope to make documentaries that kind of inspire people to give it a shot. Yes. It's also fun to make, like, short movies. I don't really make long ones, like real movies, but documentaries and music videos and just short, like, PDA announcement kind of things. End of last year, I took photo class, but I was also, Mr. Dana gave me the opportunity to fool around with the computers, and I got some fun little things that I made. I don't know, it's kind of funny. I really like horror movies, but I don't want to make them. I'm kind of inspired by them, but I don't want to be a...
Right.
I don't want to do that. But right now I'm making a documentary on Sherman Farm, just around the corner. My boyfriend works there and several friends work there, so I had the opportunity to interview them and take pictures around the farm, and hopefully it comes out well. I have a friend that works inside, like working at the cash register and stacking vegetables and stuff like that. But my boyfriend works with the cows and the barns and tractors outside, so I kind of get the inside scoop and the outside scoop. I want to go to college for human resources to help the disabled, really in any way. And then I also want to go to school for film, but I kind of torn between the two. So I'd rather go to school for film, but human resources seems to be what I should do first. It's definitely all about perspective, because if my film teacher, Mr. Dana, assigned the same assignment for everyone to have the same topic, they would all be so different that everyone has their own opinion. So it's basically, it's around opinion, so it depends. You can make a fake opinion and make the documentary on something true, or not. It's kind of both ways. My hopes are to get a lot better at it, but people keep telling me that I'm really good, but I kind of hope to get better, to be all that I can be, and it's definitely not as easy as it looks.